Welcome to the mudroom. Just kidding, we're not in the mudroom, but this is the mudroom. As you can see, we are not in the same location as our 3 other episodes. Get used to it. Just kidding, this is only for this episode, and probably some other ones too, but today is our extra special Halloween spooky episode. I got two guests with me. Logan's not with me, but I got 2 other guests, just as cool and just as awesome. I got Wally Gordon over here. Say hello, Wally.
Hello, Wally. So loud.
Thank you for that. And I got Ben Wagner over here. Say
hello,
Ben.
Wally.
Oh, okay. Okay. Why don't you guys just tell us a little bit about yourself, what you kind of do in the music scene, and did you have for breakfast?
Do I have a what?
What'd you have for breakfast?
Oh, okay. So for breakfast, I had the same thing. I'm kind of like a dog. You know how dogs eat like the same meal?
Wolf, yeah.
Don't do that anymore.
I'm sorry.
But I had like yogurt, granola, and a coffee. Same thing every day.
Every day?
Yeah. So yeah, I started doing music like a couple years back, like my junior year of college, with my friend Ayush, and then we kind of just formed a band and went from there. I'm in Side Doors. We just played a bunch of shows like the last couple years of college, and then a little bit last year as well. I kind of just do that. I play guitar. Played with Honey Tree a bunch of times.
Woo.
Yeah, that's like mostly what I do.
That's awesome. How about you, Ben? What'd you have for breakfast?
I'm also kind of like a dog. I have a bagel usually.
Nice.
Every morning and some coffee.
Is there anything on the bagel or just plain?
It's plain cream cheese.
Okay.
Usually I try to switch up the bagel selection. I've been big into Asiago bagels lately.
Word.
But everything bagels. Sometimes I'll just go plain on plain. Music wise, I started writing songs about a year ago now. I have a solo music project called Eat at Home. I'm the only contributor as of right now, so I do all the songwriting, production.
Except for the one song.
Except for that one song that the three of us did together.
In this very room.
Right, and we record that right here. I do almost all of the songwriting and production on that. And then play guitar and sing sometimes for Side Doors. I don't think I've ever played with Honey Tree before, right?
Just like shows, but you haven't like played with us.
Yeah, played an actual gig
band.
with the band.
Yeah.
And then also I've done
you did the underground show
with the Side or with Honey Tree. No.
Oh, you mean like in their band?
Actually played in their band. No.
Sorry.
And then also done a little bit of production for other people. Most recently, I did a track with Anna Devine. She does backing vocals for Shoots and an intro, and then I also think she's doing some solo stuff coming out soon. And then I'm trying to get some other stuff going on that side as well. Nothing definitive, so I don't want to say really who right now, but trying to get more involved in that space too. So can play pretty much anything. Producing, songwriting, stuff like that.
You got stuff in the works.
Yep, always working on something.
That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you guys both are here on this episode. We plan to have you on as individuals, but now you guys are both together, so hopefully this will be more chaotic.
It's like an artist has to downgrade their venue. Tickets weren't selling enough. Interest wasn't there. We had to put
We're in the closet instead of the
move
mudroom.
from First Ave to 7th Street entry.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's fine,
I mean,
we'll still rock it out.
I would still be fine with that, honestly. Just playing 7th Street. All right. Anyway, speaking of First Ave, Wally, we went to a show on Monday.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we did to see Declan McKenna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vlad Holiday opened.
That holiday. It was actually really good. I kind of liked the opener.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I thought he was fine. My girlfriend did not like him. So
really?
I was
not at all.
By that. Just I don't know. She thought he was trying to be too cool.
I think he did have a little bit of like that mentality. Honestly, I could kind of.
Which was
feel
nothing.
It.
I mean, I don't know. He's on like stage giving a performance.
Yeah, I think he's
there's
just
an
confident.
element of like you're faking it, but
yeah,
I don't know. I think his music was fine. I just never heard it before.
Yeah, same. I was just kind of there for the vibes, and my legs were hurting throughout the opener, so I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a long concert, but it ended up being fine. I really like Declan. He was really good.
Yeah, he was fun.
He was he was more down to earth than I thought he would be. Like there was a lot of like technical errors like happened throughout the show. And he was very like chill.
I liked his
about
band
it.
too.
Yeah, they were all really cool.
A lot of cool like backing vocals and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm glad there wasn't a lot of like backing tracks. And a lot of it was like just like live produced stuff.
Ben, have you listened to Declan a lot or not really?
No.
Besides his, Ben's favorite song, Brazil.
I hate that song. That's why I don't listen to any of his stuff, is because I do not like that
Brazil
song
put
at
a
all.
bad taste in your mouth.
Yeah, I just think it's so overplayed, and I can't stand it.
That's fair.
Once I hear the first few notes, I just check out immediately. I'm just done.
Do you remember when we brought you in to play side door songs and that was on the set list?
Yeah.
And you were like, yeah.
Yeah, let's not do that. Everybody.
Oh, so you hated it before you played it with Side Doors?
I mean, I've heard it before.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like a lot of indie bands just go right to that because it's got like four chords
easy,
and it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
You can do so much more exciting stuff. I think we subbed it for Boys Don't Cry, which is way more exciting and fun to play, in my opinion. And it's still not as recognizable maybe to somebody our age, but still really well-known song. So, yeah, I don't really give him much of a chance, but I saw like stuff you guys put on social media and stuff. I like his look. Like he's got a great stage look.
Oh, yeah.
Declan?
Yeah. I think he's got a great look on stage just from like seeing some of his videos on YouTube, seeing stuff on social media.
Yeah.
I'm just not giving his music a fair shake, and that's totally on me.
That's understandable. Yeah. I feel like Brazil.
I hate Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil is definitely.
It's overplayed.
Yeah, and it's definitely a lot different than
his new stuff.
Yeah, like I would say, like listen to Zeros and then What Happened to the Beach. Those are his like second and third album.
But honestly, like, sorry, not mean to cut you off, Ethan. But
no, you're good.
His first album's not even really like Brazil's kind of its own thing in that album.
Yeah, because it was made way before he produced the rest.
Yeah,
of the
Brazil
album,
he was like 15 or whatever. Right?
Yeah. So it's definitely like he made this when he was young and then eventually made an album out of it. But like a few years after he produced that first song, so it even like sounds like production wise like less than the other songs.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
For sure.
Yeah. I'll give them a fair shake at some point, just not right now.
Personally, I think Zeros is my favorite of the three, just because it's like a space.
It's like glam rock a little bit. Yeah, it's got a fun vibe.
Yeah, I really like those songs when he played them live. Also, When Nothing Works is my favorite Declan song, I think, and that
went hard live too.
That was really good.
Yeah, that was fun. The key changes.
Yeah, that was
so fun.
And then the dual guitar solo was really cool. But yeah, no, it was a really good concert. It was a good turnout. It was a pretty. I mean, we were pretty close to the front.
Yeah, it was packed. It was all ages. There's some parents.
There was, yeah. There's definitely a large pool of.
Yeah, which is fine. I didn't mean to say that in like a bad way. It was just funny because Vlad Holiday was up there like, yeah, this song's about my drug dealer that I like have sex with.
See, I do think he was kind of funny. I did enjoy.
Yeah, he was fun. I have not. Yeah,
some of his stuff, but it was a really good show. I think it was one of my favorite. At least one of my favorite shows I've seen at First Ave, I think.
Yeah, it was fun. I saw Hippo there. Hippo Campus. Like a couple weeks ago. That was fun too.
Oh, you went to the show?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was their like start of their tour, I think. Or it was supposed to be, and then it got rescheduled.
Yeah.
One of them was sick or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not super familiar with like most of the discography. Like I know like, Buttercup and
yeah, we don't have to get into Hippo Campus.
Okay.
I think both of you are like super.
Hey, I got a hot takes portion of our episode today. So if anyone wants to throw out anything during that, save it for then. But hot takes, cold takes. We'll get into it. But yeah, I just got off my 3 concert like streak. I'm tired of going to concerts right now.
Don't you have another one soon though?
No, I got a break. I'm seeing. I think the next one I have is Wallows, which is in February.
Oh, okay, that's not. I thought it was November for some reason.
Yeah, no, I'm like, I'll wait. I don't need it. My legs hurt from standing that long, especially in like when you're like get a good spot in the pit. You're like, I can't leave. I can't go to the bathroom or get water. I'm like stuck here for 3 hours. So, yeah. Ben, do you go to a lot of shows?
Didn't you go to King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard or something?
Yeah. The last live show I went to was King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard at the Armory a couple weeks ago. I can't remember the exact date. It was on like a weeknight, so that was a bit of a bummer. just because I didn't want to have to go to work the next day.
Right.
But they fucking kicked ass. Is this a swearing allowed
Oh, you can
show?
say whatever you want.
Okay.
We'll cut that out.
Okay.
We'll
It was a beeping show.
Sorry, let me preface. Not
Jamie,
whatever
cut that
you
out.
want, but like you can swear. I don't care.
Yeah, no, they are great. I love King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. I've been following them since I was in high school. Last time I was at First Ave, I saw OCs, the OCs, which is kind of, they're like King Gizzard before King Gizzard. That was one of the best concerts I've ever been to in my life.
Oh, nice.
I was so high. But it was so,
we'll bleep that out.
I can't,
No, it's legal.
I had such a great time, and I really wanted to like go further into the pit and like really start headbanging and stuff and getting into it, but I had to stay towards the edge because I was so high that I knew that if I went into the pit and I fell over, I was not going to be able to get
You were
back
on the
up.
ground. You
I
were
was
done
like,
for.
I was not going to be able to get up if I hit the ground in that pit, and I knew I couldn't do that, so I was just enjoyed it from like towards the edge of the main stage floor at First Ave. But yeah, that show kicked ass. They had 2 drummers. Yeah, they were great. So
They usually have 2 drummers now, right? They added.
yeah, they've had 2 drummers
Yeah.
for a while, but you know, that's kind of a bit of a unique thing these days.
Yeah.
The 2
Yeah,
drummers.
imagine finding more than one drummer.
Yeah, right.
like
He's
in an
hoarding
area.
all the good drummers. He has 2.
Yeah, what the hell?
I mean, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard used to have 2 drummers for a while, but now they just have the 1. So yeah, those are the 2 concerts that I've been to most recently that I can remember. I might have gone to one in between because OC's was last September, and King Gizzard was, you know, like last month or something like that. So probably went and saw something in between, but just nothing nearly as memorable. Yeah, I really want to go to more shows, and I would like to go to more shows, but it's really about finding an artist that I like enough to go and buy the ticket and go all the way out to First Ave and see,
Yeah.
or the Armory or whatever.
Yeah, I definitely prefer going to shows when it's at one of those types of venues where it's like very intimate.
I went to the
And-
last Chop Shop. That counts.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at the very last one.
Who was playing the last one?
Zippo Man was there.
Oh,
The Later Company.
Yeah, that's not Zippo Man anymore.
There's Zippo Man. And then I can't remember the names of the other 3. It was
I
a
think
great bill.
Room 3 was one of them, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Room 3 was there. I went with myself and 2 of my other friends, and we just really wanted to see Zippo Man because they
Religious
fucking
experience.
kick ass.
Yeah.
I've been saying fucking kick ass a lot so far. They are nuts, and they had like the little cowboy outfit on, and they were just shredding.
Yeah, you look like you're in Zippo Man right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm taking the guitar player's spot. I've been growing out my mustache so I could take a spot.
You're like, I am the Zippo Man.
Yeah, no, guy who's like playing with his teeth and shit.
What?
I mean,
Oh my God.
yeah, no, they and the crowd, like, the thing about the Chop Shop is that when there was like a super heavy band coming up, people like towards the front would, because it's a really low ceiling in there,
Yep.
people would start like slapping the pipes and like slapping the
Yeah, the like thing that drops
the, like
down?
yeah, like the
Yeah.
little water pipes or whatever that kind of exposed, that kind of hung down a little. People would start like slapping it, and they'd like already start running around beforehand and like crashing into each other. And once that happened, my 2 friends and I, we took a step back. Again, we weren't like fucked up or anything, but it was just we did not want to be
You weren't ready.
in that pit. Like we were not there to go and, you know, throw elbows and everything.
Yeah.
But man, they brought the roof down. We were talking with this guy outside. He was pretty messed up. We were talking with him outside before Zippo Man started though, and we were like, yeah, you know, we're really excited to see him. And he was like, oh yeah, you know, they're whatever, I guess. He was like,
What?
Right. We were like, me and one of the friends, we'd been to Chop Shop before, and we'd seen them, and we were like, dude, are you serious? Like,
Yeah.
they kick ass. Like, they're so good.
Yeah, they're fun. I feel like even if you're not into rock music, it's just fun to watch.
Yeah. We were like, dude, they put on an incredible show.
Yeah.
And he was just like, oh, yeah, you know, they're okay. You know, they're just like, you know, your white guy rock band, basically, is basically what he said. And
What's
we were
that
just
dude's
like,
name, address, and social security number?
I know it, but I'm not going to I'm not going to dox him on the pod.
175. Oh, I'm just kidding.
I'm not going to dox him on the pod, but it was pretty questionable from him.
Yeah.
Because they were by far the best.
I can understand, like,
night,
not,
in
like,
my opinion. Yeah, Chop Shop. I miss that place. The Chop Shop, good time.
They closed down in the summer, right?
Yeah, recently.
Yep, the last show was in like July or August.
Yeah.
Because they all moved out. Yeah, now it's just like the pink,
usual.
the pink
There's
room or whatever.
Yeah.
Pink Place.
Pink place.
Got Como Back Door.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Como Back Door.
Yep. Backdoor's new tenants, but they're still doing shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Very consistent with it too, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you guys have any like dream shows, like big artists that you like want to see, or even small artists?
Oh, that's a good question.
Like if you can like pick like one.
This is
like,
not on brand for me, but I would say Nas back in the day, the rapper,
Yeah.
like in the 90s.
Hell yeah.
I was thinking Little Nas X. I'm like, what the?
Lil Nas
fuck?
X.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah, if we're going historical, going and seeing like Led Zeppelin in their prime, like
Oh, yeah.
1971, 72, Led Zeppelin, that would probably be a borderline religious experience before like all the drugs and stuff really kicked in.
Have you guys heard of AJR?
Who's that?
All right, cut this guy's mic off.
Okay.
You're done.
Well, you're number 2, right?
Off. Modern, dude. I'd go to a Chapel Roan concert. Bet that shit would kick ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw her in
Bet
March.
that'd be awesome
I saw her in March when she was opening for Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like, no one there knew her music, and I was the
Mhm.
only one that was like, I know all these songs, because I've been a fan of her since like, when did I think Dolan showed me Hot to Go when it came out in like last August, and then I kind of started listening to her music, but I wouldn't say I was a fan until like November, and then like once I bought like Olivia Rodrigo tickets, I'm like, oh shit, she's opening for Olivia. It's gonna be like a dope concert. So
Yeah, because y'all were on that early. You
Yeah.
played Hot to Go like.
yeah, I think our first
A
show we
long
played at
time
Hot to
ago.
Go was like January or
Yeah.
something like that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you brought it up. I forget what was happening, but I was like at your guys' place, and Dolan brought it up or something that you guys were playing Hot to Go by Chapel Roan, and I was like trying to act cool. I was
You're
like,
like,
oh yeah, I
yeah,
love that song.
The song was like
I looked it up. I was like, what the?
10 million streams that like no one knew at the time, and now it's like
We're playing that on Friday.
we are. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Oh,
gonna-
true, yeah.
We're gonna try. we haven't.
Nah,
we haven't,
we'll get it.
we haven't,
Don't
we haven't
worry.
practiced it yet as a group, but yeah. I know this is already gonna be out. It'll be out after we play this show. But
Guys,
we're
if you're a
playing-
time traveler, please
Pop out.
if you were there, let us know.
add address.
If you're a big fan and you're like stalking us, let us know. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. But no, we're playing a show on Friday, a Halloween show. That should be fun. We're outside, right?
Yeah, it's outside.
Yeah.
Fronting Hot to Go is like the perfect song for you to shoot your shot with somebody at the party. Because when he gets like, what's it take to get your number? What's it take to bring you home? You can just kind of know, like, point at random people, you know?
That's wild.
Good crowd interaction song, in my opinion.
Well, I'm the one who has to sing it, so I might, I
Hey,
might
if you
have
want
to.
to if you want to switch spots, I can do it.
We'll be fine.
You've got the moves.
We'll be good. I'll my Beetlejuice outfit. I'll be good.
Oh, I was gonna add. I forgot what you were dressing up as. Yeah.
Nice.
I spent $100 on a Beetlejuice.
Oh, I'm excited
costume.
now. I
Yeah.
spent $20 on an Amazon astronaut.
You got one as an astronaut?
Yeah.
Nice. I was wondering because you were trying to figure it out on Monday night.
Yeah, it was like
And you're like, you went through like a
I had
list
to
of
choose
every single
eventually.
one.
Dude, Pinterest sucks.
It did. Yeah, I was glancing over. I'm like, these are not fun.
Half the time it's like AI ads.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what am I even?
Or just costumes that like don't
That suck.
like, are
Yeah.
your like you wouldn't wear.
dressed up as an avocado. I said that weird.
It's an avocado. Thanks.
Jamie, pull that up.
I should like cast it to the screen. It'd be nice. But yeah, I think
Wait, Ben, what are you dressing up as?
I'm gonna be a cowboy on Friday.
yeah.
Yep. So I've got my old cowboy hat,
Yeah.
and I've got a bolo tie.
Nice.
So I'll just be going Canadian tux, flannel bolo tie hat. We'll do it.
Do you have boots?
I don't have cowboy boots. I know. But I'll just wear my Docs. It's probably better.
Yeah.
Anyways.
You bringing a gun?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm glad that you asked. Yes.
And it has no safety, so
Nope.
Don't get too close.
It's like a old school Colt 45
Yeah.
revolver. I'm very...
And you will get lead poisoning.
Yeah, no, I'm very in character.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Far out. I'll be in the back, so I won't get shot. Speaking of Halloween, do you guys have any like weird, not weird, but like, do you have like a cherished like memories of Halloween, or you just kind of been with Halloween over the years? Like, was there one point in your life where like Halloween was like the thing that you look forward to each year, and was there like a certain memory you had tied to Halloween that you're like, oh, this is like the best holiday ever?
I went as Eminem one year.
Whoa. That's awesome.
Yeah, that was a short answer to your question.
Okay.
But yeah, I feel like most people, it's probably like the age of like 8 to 12.
Yeah,
When you
I think
stop
so.
like really caring about Halloween.
Like once you can like kind of trick or treat by yourself a little bit, you can just kind of go out
Yeah,
and
like it's fun in college and stuff. I'm just talking about.
yeah. There's like different. I feel like there's like once you grow up, there's different
Yeah.
levels of Halloween. Like
It transforms into something new.
yeah. Like for the last few years, it's kind of been like idling, like for me, because I don't really party as much, so it's kind of not really been a holiday for me. But now, like,
Yeah.
you know, playing the show or doing it on Friday, I'm like, oh, there's actually like some stuff I'm looking forward to, and actually like spending money on a costume and like
Doing the whole
really
thing.
doing the whole Halloween thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like you were saying like when you're younger, I definitely look forward to it every year. I think every year I like dress up as like Indiana Jones or like Jack Sparrow. I used to like run around with like a A&W and like pretend it was rum, and then just like do like the walk where like I was drunk when I was like 8. But yeah, I think I used to really like Halloween, and then like the last few years it's kind of declined, but hopefully it'll come back up in the next few years.
When I was a kid, the neighborhood that I grew up in was just starting to turn over when I was a kid. So most of the people in my neighborhood growing up were like empty nesters or generally on the older side. There were a handful of kids that were mine and my sister's age. So like a little bit older than me, a little bit younger than me. There was a decent collection, but never enough to really justify trick-or-treating every Halloween.
Yeah.
So Halloween was actually never really a big deal for me when I was growing up. Like, at least in my neighborhood, really trick-or-treating was not a thing.
Oh.
So we would go to like a family friend's neighborhood and trick-or-treat there. But Halloween wasn't really like a big holiday for me. Yeah, I mean, most of my best Halloween memories have come now that I'm in college, but not for like traditional kid Halloween reasons.
Right.
Like you guys were saying, like, I don't have many memories of finding a costume that I was really into when I was a kid and like going out and trick-or-treating with my friends. It's more, going to parties and like dressing up and finding reasons to dress up for that and not like, going trick-or-treating and stuff. But yeah, that was just because of the place where I grew up. It's just, there were a lot more older people there. So there wasn't a lot of people to trick-or-treat with.
Do you wish it was like younger people?
No. I mean, I have a bunch of friends and people that I know from the area that I still am friends with and talk to today. I think it's kind of lame though, because after my sister and I both graduated high school and we kind of moved out of that neighborhood, now the neighborhood is like completely turned over.
Mm.
So now it's like, I know that kids are trick-or-treating down there all the time. Like now it's actually like a decent trick-or-treating spot. I was like, those bastards, that's my trick-or-treating
prime
that they're
trick-or-treating.
stealing from, they stole my childhood basically.
Dude, you know what you could do?
Go down there and trick-or-treat again.
Put razor blades.
Whoa.
That's what parents are always worried
know.
about.
Whoa.
That's
Did
true.
anyone's parents else like freak out about that?
No.
My mom was always worried about that.
I think like a little bit, but it wasn't like a point where like they didn't prevent us from like eating the candy or going trick or treating. It was just more just like a
Yeah.
looming fear, but it wasn't like a persistent fear.
Yeah.
We didn't really go trick-or-treating, so that was never a problem.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Didn't have to worry about that.
No razor blades in the mouth.
And the neighborhood that we would go trick-or-treating in, the family friends, was pretty nice. So really wouldn't have to worry about any sketchiness,
Yeah.
Far out.
Yeah.
Far out. Well, speaking of trick or treating and candy, I do have a segment I'd like to do,
Is it the tier list?
suggested by Logan. We're gonna rank Halloween candy.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'll show it on the screen here, but I got a tier list I just found online. We don't have to go through all of them, but I'll kind of name off like the top ones, and then we can kind of.
I'm looking at your screen. There's a lot of boxes on that tier list.
Yeah, I'll probably pick like 10 or so.
Yeah,
we can
pick
get through.
pick the 10 big ones. You know, get
like
Kit Kat,
10 to 30.
get Hershey's.
Yeah,
get
I'll pick
the
some. I'll pick
Snickers,
some hot takes. I'll put
get
some
the Milky Way on there.
Some good ones. Let's start off.
Wait, what do we do? Are we like tier listing, or are we just?
Yeah, we're just gonna. I'll name one.
like normal tiers.
Yeah, S, A, B, C, D, F.
G, H. Let's just say it. Just say the first one.
Okay. Okay. What is this one? Let's see. Let's go with M&Ms. How do you feel about M&Ms?
Loki ass.
Really?
What?
It's kind of okay. Just standard,
What
straight
kind
up.
of M&M?
Not
Just like the
peanut.
standard.
Yeah.
Milk chocolate.
On this one, it is peanut M&Ms, I believe.
I
but
don't like peanut M&Ms.
I think
Oh,
we just
peanut.
like M&Ms as a concept.
Like
So,
as a concept, I
like
mean, it's just chocolate.
Base
So-
level.
I feel like so most of the time trick or treating, it's like the fun sized, standard milk chocolate ones or the peanut ones.
Mhm.
I think the peanut M&Ms are my least favorite M&M flavor, but like just the standard milk chocolate is probably like a B tier,
tier.
pretty solid
I'd say
choice.
C, but
What? C?
mm-hmm.
No way. Like peanut butter M&Ms.
Oh,
Well,
Or-
that's different.
Well, okay, if we're talking about M&Ms as a concept and just, you're probably just going to get the normal milk chocolate
Yeah,
ones. I
standard
feel like
M&Ms.
B is a good spot to put it. Like it's pretty, it's not like super standout,
yeah.
but you get it. There's 7 or 8 M&Ms in the bag. Pop it open, one handful, you're pretty happy. I mean, there's definitely stuff I would take above it, which is why I'm putting it in B, but there's also I'd take it over a bunch of stuff. Like I'd take it over an Almond Joy, like a million years.
Yeah.
Almond Joys are disgusting.
They are kind of
Disgusting.
gross.
Wait, hold on. So
Yeah.
this is from before. I was gonna say this about Declan McKenna.
Oh, okay.
So British.
Oh my God.
So British.
Little British boy.
He's on stage just like, he said I'm a party animal.
He's the one talking. He just I've never partied like him
He
before
got a
in my
point
life.
of whiskey.
It's so
Bro,
funny.
you can drop the act. It's okay. You're in the States now.
You can drop the act. That's funny. Yeah.
Sorry, we can get back to this.
Okay. No, you're good. You're good. I might just edit that back in. We'll see. I'll probably get.
M&M's B for now.
That's
Final
fair.
answer.
I think eventually I'll put a low B, but I think B is a
We can adjust it
comfortable.
depending on what else we bring up.
yeah. So M&M's B tier. All right.
For sure.
Let's change the dial a little bit. Let's pick out some a little different. We're gonna go with. Let's do Sour Patch Kids. How do we feel about Sour Patch Kids?
That doesn't even really feel like a candy to me. Like, I know it is candy, but when I think Sour Patch Kids, I feel like that's more snack, not candy.
Oh.
I know it is candy, but it's like,
So you feel like you can like down a whole bag of Sour Patch Kids and be fine with it?
no, I wouldn't be fine with it.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying it doesn't really feel like a candy.
Wait,
I
what
think
is it?
they're like C or D.
C or D is a little low. Wait, is this like just like based on you just eat it, or is this for Halloween?
Just like how you like
Just
it.
in general?
Yeah.
I'd probably go B.
B tier.
No, what?
You're passionate about
I can't
this,
believe
Ben.
this.
I
No.
think
If I got a fun sized bag of Sour Patch Kids on Halloween as a trick or treater, I would have been a little bit annoyed. I think.
well, you didn't get any candy trick or treating.
Well, I didn't go trick or treating on Halloween, but I'm saying
Hypothetically, yeah.
hypothetically speaking.
A little bag of I feel like because they
feel
make
like C
the
or
ones that
D.
the ones they give out are like the smaller ones. Like you don't get like the actual full size ones.
Yeah.
Like the full size like candy part of it. Personally, I think like half the flavors are kind of bad. So honestly, I'd probably put it C tier.
If you gave me the choice between an M&M and a M&Ms and Sour Patch Kids, I'd take
Yeah.
the M&Ms 10 times out of 10.
And they're just so like they stay in your mouth. They're
And-
very. It hurts.
They have flavors.
It hurts to eat them.
I'm going through like 9. What is it? 7 stages of grief right now.
5.
5 stages.
Oh,
of
7
grief.
circles of hell.
Both.
Both. You're just gone.
The Sour Patch Kids, like, they're so sour, I didn't even really register that there were different flavors. Because
I
they're
didn't
just so
either, but
sour.
that didn't matter to me.
I feel like C is decent. Like, that's better than D and F.
That's true.
It's like,
yeah, objectively.
I would still eat them.
like C, I would still eat them, but it's like C and B are basically just slightly above and slightly.
Yeah, it's all about.
It's just basically it's a brown mid for.
I
both.
feel like I can eat more M&Ms and not feel bad about myself.
Yeah.
But if I ate more Sour Patch Kids, I would like be hurting from all the sourness in my mouth.
No, it's fine. Just put it in C. It's fine.
Okay, great.
I'm kidding.
Put it in C tier. Okay, let's move on to.
All right, for true fans of the show, look in the comments for the real tier list that I'll be making after this.
You're just like, follow my link. I will make the real tier list. Okay, as we mentioned before, let's talk about Kit Kats.
S.
That's a A, probably. Yeah,
S.
they're good, but
What
what else is on this? Does it matter?
Okay.
Do
No,
you
we're
compare things to put them in?
we're gonna
S?
blind rank this.
All right, fuck it. Put it in S tier.
I mean, okay, if we're thinking about other candies that are probably gonna pop up, Kit Kats are better than Snickers.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I think Kit
Snickers is
Kats
like
are like one of my favorite candies.
Snickers are better than M&Ms. Snickers is like an A tier.
Dude, you ever had the Snickers ice cream bar?
Yes,
Oh.
That's S tier.
but we're not. Is the
I know, but it
Snickers
could
ice
come
cream
up.
bar on there?
You ever gotten that on Halloween?
No, I haven't.
Every year they would hand out 5 Snicker ice cream bars.
The house that has the Snickers ice cream bar, and it's just they're all melted by the time any of the kids show up. They just get a soggy wrapper.
Oh,
Dude, the thing is, as a kid, I would have eaten it still at the. So
Yeah,
That's
I
S
mean,
tier.
it's basically just chocolate at that point if it's melted.
yeah.
Kit Kat S.
I think Kit Kats S.
You can't
How do
go
we-
wrong.
How do you feel about frozen Kit Kats?
Yeah,
I've never had that before.
Really?
yeah.
Frozen
Still S.
frozen chocolate is just good though. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So probably a C tier if we're averaging.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna throw out a controversial one. Dots.
If we were in a movie theater,
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
different in the movie theater. Absolutely.
Okay, just like, I guess we can go scenario wise, but like just dots. How do you feel about dots?
I'd probably put them in the C, but better than Sour Patch Kids.
Okay.
I put them higher than Sour Patch Kids.
Wally's
Why do y'all hate
fuming
Sour
over
Patch
it.
Kids? I don't understand.
We don't hate Sour Patch Kids. We don't hate them.
you just put dots in front of Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah. Yes, that's correct.
All right.
It's like it's the same like consistency, but it's less sour.
Nice.
In the movie theater, the movie theater dots get probably at least a 1-tier bump.
Yeah.
But just in
Just
general,
dots.
all things taken into account, including like a Halloween scenario.
If I got
put it
dots
in
on
C.
Halloween, yeah, that's like one of the last things you're eating.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they're still good.
Not,
But
yeah,
It's kind of
they're-
like a detox a little bit. It's not too like
Detox.
it's
Yeah.
not too sweet. It's just kind of
Yeah.
like very
yeah,
eh,
yeah.
which makes it kind of good because you can feel like you
That's a
can,
good way to think about it. Like if you have a thing of dots in your Halloween bag, you're probably going at it towards the end.
Yeah.
Right. You're taking an M&M probably first.
Did you? Well, you didn't trick or treat that much, but when you did, and Ethan,
yes.
did you like? I would always dump all my shit out
Uh-huh.
and then like sort it,
I don't think I ever started it.
and then my friends would trade.
Oh, I used to trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to trade.
There was some trading going on for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I usually
I-
just pawn off stuff to my dad
I think,
that I didn't like.
yeah. I think a high C is
High C's on this list. S.
No.
oh no.
No. The dots in
Dots,
high C.
dots above Sour Patch Kids.
McDonald's high C. Where's that on the list?
That's actually S.
That's actually our next one. I'm just kidding.
Wait, you ever had
That's
the
S plus.
Reese's McFlurry?
No.
All right, quick tangent. What's the best McFlurry?
Oreo.
No.
Well, there's not many other options, is there?
Well, they used to have more, and then they got rid of them. Because there used to be like a Heath one,
Yeah.
and
They
then
still-
like
they
there's
have-
an M&M.
They have M&M. They have Oreo.
They still have Reese's, or did they get rid of that?
I think they got rid of that. I think there was only 2 flavors.
That was the best one when I was a kid, at least.
Is the Heath bar on that list?
Oh no, do you not like Heath Bar?
No, I like Heath bars.
Is it?
Put the Heath Bar on the list.
Yeah, I see it. There it is.
Let's. Where would you rank the Heath bar? I feel like that
Hey.
is.
I don't think I've had enough.
I'm a big fan. That's toffee, right?
I don't think I've like. I can't picture what it tastes like in my brain. I don't think I've had enough Heath bars to.
I would rather have a Heath bar than a Snickers.
Yeah, I agreed.
So,
But I'm also just like a big fan of toffee, which some people don't like.
I think we should put the Heath bar in A for now, and then see what else comes up and adjust.
Wait, is those the ones that like the toffee like bumps in it, or is it like
Yeah, kind of. It's just like brittle almost.
Oh,
But it has like a specific flavor.
Yeah,
Well,
I dig those.
You're not getting it confused with Crunch bars, are you?
No.
Okay, good.
No, because it's like almost caramel, but not caramel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Crunch Bars is
Yeah,
like...
Heath bars are also a little bit like crunchy, but they're not crunchy.
But they're not, they're not like Crunch Bar.
I'll let you two decide on this one.
Lunchly.
A is fine.
A is fine.
Yeah.
For
Okay.
now.
I like that we called it out. We were going in order, and you're like, wait, was a Heath Bar on there?
Yeah, well, you brought up the Heath McFlurry. I feel like that's an underrated candy choice.
Yeah.
It kind of gets lost in like the Twix and Milky Way.
It's because their
Snickers.
marketing fell off. They haven't changed their logo.
When was the last time Snickers changed their logo?
Yeah, but that's Snickers, dude.
But they got
Dad's
those
everywhere.
ads.
My dad, when I was growing up, probably single-handedly kept the Snicker afloat.
He had all the Snickers stock.
Literally, yeah.
Wow, that's
He
impressive.
is.
Diamond
is the
hands.
Okay. Let's move on to. Oh, why is there an apple on here?
S.
In the toothbrush, bro.
Oh, because people... Is this
Yeah.
like trick-or-treating too?
Yeah, I
people
get
give
it,
those
yeah.
out sometimes.
How would you feel if someone gave you? There's always that one house though, right? That like is gonna not give out candy.
Yeah,
and
I
they're
got
gonna give out-
McDonald's toy one year.
That's
awesome.
It's not even edible.
That's fire.
That's
yeah, but it like
awesome.
smelled. It was like
That's awesome.
just fresh out the box.
But it lasts more than like a night because you're not gonna eat it.
I probably threw it away.
Oh,
Oh, what?
I probably didn't. I don't remember.
okay. We'll skip that. We'll skip the toothbrush. We'll go to a real candy. How do we feel about Almond Joy?
F. F.
I don't know if I've had an
F.
Almond Joy.
F.
I think I've avoided it, but I think I've had it once before.
D
I'm like,
at best. F.
This is not it.
No. Nope. Sorry.
I'll
no.
put it.
What does it look like? Hold on.
It's
It's like the little round. Balls,
yeah, it's the
right?
round thing. It's got two like
Yeah.
almonds on it, and it's got like the filling
Oh.
inside.
Oh. Yeah, I know I've had this.
How do you feel?
D.
D?
Yeah.
That's fine.
You're
As
fine with
long
D?
as
Look at their... They updated their logo. It looks terrible.
Oh. I don't think it looks like that on
It
here.
looks like RC Cola.
They still got no, it's not a coconut. It's an almond. I'm stupid.
D is fine for now.
It's got
Yeah.
the little thing for the O on Joy.
I don't like the little like... It's like a camel.
Oh.
Like, look at the inside.
Yeah.
This is not good for an audio podcast, me showing you
That's okay.
things on my phone.
Most of our reviews come from the video portion anyway, so I might throw in a picture. Okay. How do we feel about Whoppers? Not to be confused with,
Are those the little balls?
the little malt thingies.
I don't like circular foods all that much.
That's crazy.
I feel like you can throw that in D with the Almond Joy.
Really?
I would say like B or C. And then
I'm leaning
No.
more C on those.
Ben says no.
I
No.
mean, I think C is the max. Low C.
I'll do a low C. I'll put them under Sour Patch Kids.
All right, compromise. Throw it in B.
I'd put it above Sour Patch Kids.
Put it above Sour Patch Kids?
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that. I was gonna say B, but
I just don't really like Sour Patch Kids, to be totally honest. I just don't really like them.
That's fair. I think I might have to bump that up just a little bit at the end of it, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
How do we feel about Hershey's?
S.
No, that's just chocolate.
So? What? Yeah, and?
I'm not a huge chocolate fan, to be fair.
Hershey's is fine, but
You said S?
Yeah.
The same
it's
tier
not
as Kit
S,
Kat?
man.
Yeah.
It's got nothing going for it except for
A king size Hershey's bar on Halloween is the very first thing you're eating.
Okay, but
Very first, number one.
how about Hershey's cookies and cream?
Probably lower.
Lower.
Yeah.
Yeah, lower.
Oh.
Hershey's is not S. We got to go back to that.
Yeah, Hershey's is not S. I'm fine putting it A.
Kit Kat's like trying to do something. Hershey's is just chocolate.
I personally don't like eating just plain Hershey's.
Yeah, like I would. I mean, I'd do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad about it, but like I don't think I've ever seeked out Hershey's over like Kit Kat. To be fair.
Bro, you look devastated.
Yeah, you think you know people.
You agree to do a podcast.
This is where the hot takes
You think
start
you know
coming in.
people, and then okay, fine. Hershey's an A, I guess.
Hershey's
but
an
I mean
A.
that changes the entire dynamic of the tier list because
Changes the entire dynamic.
How do
of
we
our
feel
relationship.
about Hershey's being above or below Heath Bar?
above.
Above.
All right. Well, just to, I don't want to make Ben mad, so put it above.
You cannot. Don't even start. What do you?
I'm not starting.
I'll put it above.
I'm
above.
finished.
We'll
Whoa.
compromise. We'll compromise. You said below, and you said you wanted S tier, so we'll put it high A.
Yeah, high A.
I think that settles it.
Did you know there's a town in Pennsylvania called Hershey, Pennsylvania? And I think that's where they used to make Hershey's.
Yeah.
It's hard to like figure if you do the like jump in logic there, because it's Hershey. It's the candy's called Hershey, and the town's also called Hershey. So.
Yep. You're right.
I cut that out.
Congratulations.
There will be no edits in this video. It's gonna be one straight shot.
There's like a Hershey themed theme park
Yeah.
in Hershey, Pennsylvania called Hersheyland.
Oh, really?
Is that in Pennsylvania?
I thought I was like
Yeah, Hershey,
instilling wisdom
Pennsylvania.
on you.
I don't know why I thought it was West Coast, but yeah,
No.
yeah. I've never been there.
What is the theme? Do they have like roller coasters?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a Hershey themed theme park.
How was it themed Hershey though?
I don't know.
Like-
I've never been there before. That's all I know. That's where the Hershey factory used to be. Might still be there.
I think it's like Hershey adjacent. Like they'll have like some like chocolate themed things, but a lot of it's just kind of
Hershey adjacent.
Hershey.
That's a band name.
Oh.
Yeah, terrible one. All right, what's next? We got to
What?
start getting to like the heavy hitters.
Heavy
Give me
hitters.
something better. Come on.
How about someone throws out a candy?
Reese's.
Okay.
S.
Easy done.
Crunch bars. S.
And
S.
that's probably A.
A.
You guys. Come on.
Okay, but like S
Bro,
is
you
like
gotta leave room for apple and toothbrush though.
S is like I would eat this every day.
Yeah, I would eat a crunch bar every day.
That's wild.
What?
I don't think I could.
Just a little one?
Yeah, I would.
I don't know why that matters to me, but
There's some. If we're putting crunch in A, then that means like Snickers is B. You realize that that's where we're going, right?
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Snickers is C.
Wow, that is scorching.
Is that
Even
really?
that is crazy.
Well, you took the ice cream out. If you inject some ice cream in there, we'll bump it up a couple.
There's no ice cream though.
No, there's no ice cream.
Okay, but if it's a Choco Taco, it's like it's S.
Well, the Choco Taco isn't the Hershey, isn't the
If you
Snickers.
if you take the Hershey, what am I saying? If you take the Snickers wrapper and get rid of it and make it a Choco Taco.
So if you have a Snickers bar, but it's actually a completely other thing,
Yeah.
Then it'd be
B.
better.
It's
It'd be pretty good then.
If we're putting
Wait, so you like Snickers? I thought you were giving off vibes that you didn't like Snickers.
no,
earlier.
I think that Snickers are like a low. It's better than C, but it's like in that B tier. It's like M&Ms. Like the thing with M&Ms and Snickers, they're just like,
like the building blocks.
They're kind of just like standard
foundation.
every day.
Yeah.
You know?
They're not worse than
And-
anything. They're not better than anything.
Right. They're like the lowest. If you're better than Snickers and M&M, I feel like that's when you're in like the A plus.
Yeah.
I feel like they're like the gatekeepers of actually like good candy. Like what do we have in C right now?
See, we have Dots, we have Whoppers, and Sour Patch Kids.
Like that's perfect. Like Dots, I would take a Snickers over and an M&M over a Dot, especially on Halloween. But then all the other stuff we have above it, I would for
Much
sure
better,
take
yeah.
those over a M&M and a Snickers because like you can get those at the gas station. You can get that at the grocery store. You can get a lot of these candies at those places. Not saying, but it's like that's probably what you're gonna pick if you're gonna, I have a craving for a candy at the checkout line. Just grab one of those. Right?
I would never pick a Snickers, to be honest with you.
I just feel like there's so much cultural ubiquity with those two. You put them at B, and then everything else.
I'm okay putting it
All
at B.
right, put it in B.
I'll put it at B. How do you feel about Fun Dip?
How old am I when you're asking me this question? Because as a kid.
Just your
now it's like D, dude.
Initial reaction.
It's like barely food.
If I was like a kid, probably in that B tier.
Yeah, it would be alright.
It's just so fun. Like
It's like, yeah, it's an activity.
Game. Yeah.
Yeah. If I was a kid and I got that on Halloween, I would get those from time to time on Halloween. It would be fun, like the first one, but then you got to do them. If you get multiple and you gotta keep going,
you're just like
it kind of becomes a lot.
Well, it's literally just sugar, right?
Yeah, it's just like powdered sugar and then
like
you
a stick of
scrape
sugar.
The stick, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
Now, yeah, like D.
It's
now.
I'm not gonna
It's
eat
like
a
on-
Fun Dip, no.
Yeah.
okay. I'll put it in C then. to
Wait, what are
kinda
those little?
balance it out.
Do you ever those like little straws of sugar?
Pixie sticks?
Yeah.
Oh.
What are people's opinion on those? Is that on there?
I would.
It is in there. Yeah.
I was never big on pixie sticks.
Yeah, that's
even
like
when
an
I was
F.
a kid.
That's like an F for me.
Yeah.
I'll put F.
I just never,
Just straight sugar.
dude. And they would always get soggy.
Oh yeah.
The straw would get, like, all gross.
Like you would
Yeah.
you would like use it and then it
You
would
try and use it, yeah, and then your mouth's like touching it, so it gets all gross.
Yeah. Especially there's like really big ones too. It's just like
Yeah.
how can you down
It's
that
just
in
sugar
one
too. I'm not
sitting?
like getting. I want to bite something. I feel like that's so fair.
We'll write that down. How do you feel about nerds?
Bully them.
Okay, how do you feel about
Shove
nerds the
them into
candy?
lockers. In that like Fun Dip tier, CD.
They're better than Fun Dip though.
They're
Just like
about the
straight
same.
nerds, like the little boxes.
Yeah. Okay.
They're kind of they
Where
gotta
did
keep
we
those
put
on
it?
They're probably
Fun Dip?
D or C.
D. We put Fun Dip in D.
Yeah,
I can
Cannot
put Fun
find-
Dip in D. Yeah,
Where did we put it originally?
we put it in C. 'cause
Nerds
we
is
said
better
it
than
was.
Fun Dip.
We said it was B during childhood, and it's D now. So we're like,
But
I think
Nerds,
we put Fun Dip at high D and then Nerds in C.
okay,
yeah,
I'm down
that's
with
fine.
that.
Dude, Nerds made a comeback though because they got like the rope.
Oh,
and the, like,
nerd rope.
clusters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of those are on here, I don't think. But
But the little pebbles are.
just the classic nerds.
What about Twix? Twix is on there,
Twix
obviously.
is amazing.
Yeah.
Twix is A though. I don't think it's S.
What do we have in S tier right now? It's just like
Just
Reese's
Kit Kat
and
and
Kit Kat and Reese's, yeah.
Honestly, that's fair. Those are the
Yeah,
two. If I'm
those-
getting all my candy out, those are the two
going
I'm looking
first,
for.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm
So
fine with
S?
Twix and A.
Those are the
I'm
prime
fine with
candidates for
Twix
razor
and A.
blades.
An A?
Twix and A. Yeah,
Okay.
that works.
Do you
for
want
me.
like top of A? You want above Hershey's, below Hershey's?
Better than Hershey's?
Better than Hershey's? Okay, top of A then.
Should we just do like a couple more? I feel like
Yeah,
we're really
let's-
getting into this.
I'll pick a few more.
Well, yeah. What are like the?
I'll pick
really-
I'll pick some weird ones.
We're deep into this now.
How do we feel about candy corn?
Ugh.
Well, I like candy corn, but it's in general. I think it's just like whatever. It's like
Yeah.
a C. Like if I got that on Halloween as a kid, I probably would save that for towards the middle.
Dude, the thing about candy corn though is it's like, I feel like in my head it's good, and then you eat
Once
it.
you eat it, yeah.
It's like you're 5 minutes in and you're like, I have a whole bag of this.
Yeah, I'm honestly
Yeah.
addicted to it because my grandma always has it during Halloween every year at her place, and it's just like that jar will be gone by the time I'm gone, just because like it's like right there. I'm like, oh, more, and she gets like the pumpkins, like the pumpkin candy corn
Yeah, those
too.
are fun.
It's like it's kind of like Dots where it's good, but I'm not gonna gravitate towards it
Yeah,
No.
right
that's-
away.
That's fair. I'll put it right below Dots.
Mhm.
How do we feel about?
Yeah, you do like the controversial ones.
Ooh, how do we feel about hot tamales?
D or F.
Okay,
I don't really like cinnamon flavored candies.
but it's spicy.
Am I in the car with my dad? Because if I am, that's like a B or an A. But if any other
Well.
situation, it's like a C or a D.
What about like Twizzlers?
Oh
No, wait. Well, yeah, answer this and then.
hot tamales. I'll
one
put D.
Yeah,
D's fine.
that's fine.
I'll put it above Fun Dip just because it has a little more of a.
You can bite it.
Okay.
The bite ability's there.
Yeah.
You bite Fun Dip though.
You can, but
But I feel like you feel something when you eat
Well,
hot
you have
tamales.
to break down the stick of sugar.
yeah, but you got to
somehow.
eat the sugar first. You just gotta drink
I'll put it below Fun Dip. We're gonna have a lot of fun with the hot tamales.
Twizzlers.
Twizzlers.
like C.
Yeah, see.
Wait, what about red vines? Well, sorry.
Oh,
you
red
have
vines suck.
Oh no.
Those are worse.
Oh no. Ben, don't.
I'm totally indifferent to licorice in general.
All right, red vines is S.
As?
Yeah. I'm.
Well, you're lucky
That's
it's not
genuinely
on.
my favorite candy.
That's crazy, really?
yeah, it's so good. Oh, because they have a bigger hole.
Pause.
And resume bigger hole.
okay.
Because you can drink if you get them, and you have like a drink at a movie or something. You can drink
You're
your
using the red vine as a straw.
yeah, and
They
then
don't taste good. I couldn't eat more than one like red vine. I can eat a whole bag of Twizzlers.
yeah, get help. Like red vines are better.
Licorice in general is like C for me.
You don't have to put red vines in S. I need to get my.
Well,
opinion
luckily
out
enough,
there.
red vines is not on the list.
Twizzlers.
That's
is
how you
though.
know.
Twizzlers is on the list.
Yeah, but Twizzlers is like
It's just C.
it's just
fine.
worse red vine. There's no hole.
If it's not
There
better
is.
than,
You make it yourself.
Make the hole yourself.
God. Okay. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on from Twizzlers. Let's do two more. How do we feel about?
what about Milky Ways? That's got to be on there.
Oh,
right?
that's good though.
I feel like Milky Ways are an S tier contender
Yeah.
on the border.
In fact, I think
Again, I'm not much of a chocolate eater, so you guys will debate this one.
give me S tier.
I'd be fine with that.
It's the lowest though. I don't
Low
think
S.
three we have
Low
in there.
S.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, what is?
They're good,
it's
though.
like Twix is high A.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah, Twix is IA.
like they're so close. I would prefer a Milky Way because, Twix has like the
cookie.
cookie
Yeah.
bit,
That's harder to
and
eat.
it's a little bit harder to eat. Kind of sticks in your craw a little bit, but the Milky Way is just easy to eat.
Yeah, they are.
What about Three Musketeers?
What about
I like Three Musketeers, like
What's
the mint
okay?
flavor.
All these look the same. What's the difference?
Three Musketeers
between-
is silver. It has a silver.
I don't mean like chocolate wise.
So it's chocolate, but the filling is like mint flavored. Right?
It's mint flavor.
Yeah.
I don't think it's mint.
Oh.
It's just like it's like neutral.
No, isn't it? Look it up. Look it up, Ethan.
It's like regular. I don't know how to
Three Musketeers
describe it.
candy. Isn't it?
I don't think
mint?
they're mint, but I could be wrong. No, are you thinking of peppermint? What are they called? Yorkshire?
Peppermint.
Oh,
patties.
maybe I am. But yeah, what's the deal with Three Musketeers?
Nougat.
Okay, yeah.
It's nougat, but it's like neutral.
Yeah.
Type in what does nougat taste like. It's just gonna be like regular. It's just sugar. I don't.
I like peppermint patties.
Extremely
They're
sweet.
good. Yeah, it's just sweet. There's no like flavor profile.
It's just there.
Are the Yorkshire patties on there? Because honestly, like that's
pretty good.
that's honestly like A tier for me.
I'm a big fan
that
of
might
mint.
Yeah, I mean that might be controversial, but like
I'll put it A
Yorkshire-
tier.
That's
I
like
like
Yorkshire
those.
patties are A.
They're low A for me.
Yeah, low A, but A for sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're good.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Dude, they refresh you. That's a refresh. If you need a break,
Yeah.
if you're on Halloween,
You're like, oh, I just need a.
your parents are in the next room arguing.
Oh.
You need a break.
And then I mean we were talking about Three Musketeers. I feel like Three Musketeers is like in that B range with
Yeah,
the
I agree.
M&Ms.
They're
and-
good.
Yeah, they're good with the M&Ms and the Snickers. It's
Okay.
like,
Yeah, that makes sense
Yeah.
to me.
Word.
It just always made me mad that like it was just like didn't have a flavor. The nougat.
It's just neutral.
It just exists.
Interesting.
Are there any like other big candies on there that we really
Do we
Dude,
need to touch?
that we need to touch on? Like just throw a couple out there, and we'll see.
How do you feel about gummy bears? Like Haribo?
We don't need to rank
Yeah, that's
those.
F.
Yeah,
F.
It's
Well-
not- I don't like gummy bears.
it doesn't deserve a spot on the tier list.
Oh.
It doesn't deserve the discussion.
No,
Okay.
we're not touching those.
Yeah, we don't need to do.
How do we feel about Tootsie Rolls?
Oh, that's a good question actually.
And I got two variants.
I was gonna say the variants matter. I have different answers.
Yeah. How do you feel about chocolate, like normal Tootsie Rolls?
But is it the ones that are like a log?
The long ones with like the paper folding around it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's like shorter ones and there's like long ones.
Oh,
and
there's like that you like take apart.
Then there's like a brick.
There's the long. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like 3 sizes.
But they all taste the
Sizes
same.
fit all. Yeah, and I'd eat them all.
They all taste the same.
They don't though.
What? Yes, they do.
Well, they do, but like
They do,
don't
but they actually don't.
The eating experience
because they give
is
off a
different
different.
because
Yeah,
of the
you get a
size.
different
Yeah.
dopamine reaction.
Okay, but it's like Tootsie Rolls. The chocolate Tootsie Rolls.
it's probably like a B. I don't know.
the same
low
level as
B,
M&Ms. And
high C, low B, high C.
I feel comfortable
I
putting
feel
it
like it's in
below
that.
M&Ms
I
and
feel like
B.
it's kind of like the dots again.
You think it's C?
Yeah.
It's better than dots though.
I think
Because
it's.
there's 3 variants.
Okay, low B then is fine.
I think low B is fine.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
How
if
do
you
we
get the
feel-
long ones though.
How do we feel about flavored Tootsie Rolls? You got vanilla. You
Oh, the like ones with the
lemon,
different color.
got paint. Yeah.
Matters which flavor. Some of them are terrible.
How about
The
how about-
vanilla one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the vanilla one? Yeah.
That one's bomb. We'll do. How's the vanilla
Rex,
one?
man. A, I don't know.
A.
Or B.
I haven't had one in long enough to really.
I'll put low A just for Wally and I
Yeah,
say.
let's just speed around the
Fair.
couple of these.
I
how
like
about
Rolos on there?
Rolos?
Rolls are good. What about Milk Dud?
No,
Oh,
those are like Whoppers.
yeah.
They're better though. But they get stuck in your teeth. If you got braces, you can't eat Milk Duds.
Skill issue.
Then you
Grow
have
up a
braces.
little bit. Huh?
Did anyone of you have braces?
No.
I had Invisalign.
Oh, nice. I had braces.
Yeah,
Only
I
for like a year and a half.
I had
though.
perfect teeth, so.
Oh, nice.
Nah, actually, my teeth are terrible.
Oh,
They're just straight enough.
they're straight enough. That's awesome. You said Milk Duds was like same as Whoppers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rolos.
Rolos.
Those are
I
good.
feel like that's maybe
I don't like that they're called Rolos. though.
low A.
They'd be, if it was
I think
called
I'm
something
blind,
better,
but I don't think it's on here.
but they're probably F tier
It's
because
fine.
they're called Rolos.
That's fine. We can call it from there. Actually, no. I want to do Swedish Fish.
B.
No, those are like dots again. Those are like a dot adjacent.
They're better than Dots, though.
I think they're
Yeah,
better
no,
than
they're
dots.
better than dots.
I think it's low B for me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
low S, probably.
Well, that concludes our tier list. We have Kit Kat, Reese's, and Milky Way at the top.
Yeah.
At S tier.
Perfect.
If you disagree with anything any of us said, just
You're
leave a
wrong.
like on the video.
Yeah, leave a like, leave a comment. Make sure you engage with the video as many times as possible. Please, we're desperate for attention. Anyway, yeah, we're almost at the hour mark. I have one more segment we can do.
Let's do it. You got to cut out that part where I was staring at you for like 5 seconds.
Oh yeah,
Just dead silent.
I'll just do a zoom in and be like,
We need to cut out that Declan McKenna bit where you guys are doing the fake British accents.
That was bad.
that was really funny though. That was really fun. I can't.
Ben didn't think that was funny.
That's okay.
This is a serious podcast.
Can you
where
cut
we
out
do
the part where Ben
serious-
talks?
It's just like
This is a serious podcast where we do serious candy rankings.
yes,
so
yes.
I'm
This,
not.
I gotta
appreciating
save this
the
because this is
lackadaisical.
This is serious stuff. Oh, that was loud.
What was that noise?
That was a screenshot notification because
All
I
right,
screenshotted our
what's
tier
this
list.
last segment, huh?
So I remember we were in the green room for the show we did at.
Oh, when he said he
Can't
hates the
Wonderland.
Strokes?
The hot take.
It's
All
hot
right,
take
here we
time.
go. I'll bring out that same hot take.
All right, it starts
So-
off, Ben.
The Strokes are like, they're maybe the most overrated band ever. The Arctic Monkeys. Let me think. The first Arctic Monkeys album, AM, Tranquility Base, and The Car. So that's 4 Arctic Monkeys albums that are better than anything the Strokes have ever done.
Do you have a rebuttal?
The Strokes are, they're,
Got so
I
excited.
accidentally unplugged my headphones. The Strokes are, they might be the most overrated band of all time. All their songs sound the same.
The issue with discussions like this is it's just like opinion. We're just like music is like so subjective. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's public for you now, so I think that'll hurt you more than anything I can say.
Okay, that's
take.
fine. I will die on that cross a
Yeah, no kidding.
1,000 times.
I mean, listen, it's music, man.
It is.
Everyone's so subjective with music.
Do you have a rebuttal? Do you have anything that's like that same level of?
You said that all the songs sound the same for the Strokes.
Yeah, like that first Strokes album is just
Yeah,
all sounds the same.
I mean, for sure, like production's really similar, but I think a lot of them are they have a lot of different energies, and I like how they play with dynamics, especially in the first album. And it's just fun. It's just fun post-punk music.
Nice.
The first two albums, I mean, this is like been set up a jillion times, but they're so good. They're like two of the best indie rock albums ever, in my opinion.
Fair enough. Do you have any hotter takes, Wally?
The Car. No, I'm kidding. Just list all the albums again. Some like hot music takes.
Yeah.
You should give yours and let me think. Do you have any?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is hot, but I guess not like more recently, but I think Coldplay has good music.
Yeah, I mean
Sure.
I agree.
Like
I
up
don't think
until
that's particularly hot.
I feel like nowadays it's such a like.
Well, that's because I feel like when they were starting, they were being compared to Radiohead,
that's
which
true.
is kind of like dead.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah, but like
And-
my favorite album of theirs is their one from 2015.
Is it the emoji one?
No, it's not the emoji one. They've had a few where they've had like titles as emojis. I'm like, what are you doing? But I think they released their last album like recently.
No, they seem cool too. I'm not.
Yeah,
Coldplay's fine. People say they sell out, but it's like
I mean, you got
maybe
at
they
that
got
point.
bored of
Yeah.
doing the same shit. Like,
I mean, you've been doing it for a long time
yeah,
before any of us were born.
They make like really easy to listen to, very commercially accessible pop rock. And I think for a lot of people, they kind of like turn their nose up at it and say like, yeah, they're just sellouts or whatever. But, you know, they're pretty inoffensive to me.
yeah.
You know, I think if anything, like a band like Imagine Dragons
Oh my!
deserves the same amount of vitriol that Coldplay's had to deal with for ages.
Oh,
Yeah.
and more, I would say.
yeah.
Because
I-
Coldplay, I mean, like Coldplay's got some bangers in their discography, especially
Yeah,
like
for sure.
like the whole first Parachutes album. I really like, and they do a lot of like. If you go back, I mean, they've done a bunch of stuff. They use space super well on
Yeah,
the first two. At least that's what I remember.
yeah. I don't know. I feel like that's like I feel like a lot of people are just anti Coldplay nowadays, which
Yeah.
I'd love to go to one of their concerts. I feel like their concerts are just like
It'd be fun, and it's eco-friendly or whatever.
yeah. Just like their whole production is just like actually like insane.
I have another hot take.
All right, hit us.
So, I think that Purple Rain is at best Prince's third best album.
I don't think that's a hot take.
I feel like that.
Well, maybe
is-
in like
for a lot of people.
yeah,
that'd be
I'd
a hot
probably
take.
almost agree. It's probably a second. It has high highs though.
I think that it's probably his most accessible, but I think that Sign of the Times and Dirty Mind are both better. And especially Dirty Mind, I could listen to that album on repeat for days on end. That's one of my favorite albums of all time. I love that album.
Yeah, that's a fun era. I like Controversy too.
Yeah, Controversy's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, Prince is cool. I didn't really get into Prince till like way later in life, but I drove by I lived out in the west suburbs growing up, so I drove by Paisley Park like a bazillion times, and I never really knew what it was till I was like 18.
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm not a huge Prince fan. I just haven't like delved deep into his discography.
Yeah,
So
Listen to Dirty Mind.
yeah.
I'll have to put it on the list. I know he's good.
Listen to the Batman soundtrack,
Oh,
Party
yes.
Man.
Yes.
Party Man.
the Bat Dance or whatever. it's
Okay,
called.
I am familiar with Prince then because Batman '89 was
Black
I
and
grew up with
white.
that.
Red and green.
I forgot he did the soundtrack for that.
Yeah, he did.
Wally, what's your hot take? You got to give one.
Oh gosh, dude,
You threw it to Ethan so that he could give you time.
I know,
to
but
think.
then I started talking.
We'll give you 5 minutes of silence. If you need to go to the bathroom or get a glass of water, go ahead. We're gonna wait for Wally.
Hold on. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go through my Spotify and see if I have bands that I have hot takes about.
Hi, hello, kitty.
It has to be a band that a lot of people could agree or disagree with the take. Hey, I have an actual take.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I feel like Ben's not gonna like this. Maroon 5. Their first Songs About Jane and It Won't Be Soon Before Long, I think are both really solid albums.
like when they were when they were like Kara's Flowers or whatever, like before they changed their name?
No. This was way after that.
Oh.
This was like after they got signed and then they became Maroon 5. They released.
They released an album under a different name.
Yeah, that's like a different thing though.
Okay. No, I don't know.
I like their singles. I don't know something
This
about.
Love is a great. This Love is a great karaoke song.
And honestly, Adam Levine did nothing wrong. I'm kidding.
That's what I call it for this episode of the Mudroom. Thank you so much for coming in to the Mudroom, even though it's not the Mudroom.
Edit that out. Bleep that out.
Yeah,
no,
that was a
like
joke.
This Love is a great karaoke song.
This
Maroon 5
love.
is kind of like in the same category as Coldplay, where it's just like it's really easy to listen to. It's pretty inoffensive. They were having a moment for a while when I was in like middle school with like What Moves Like Jagger and what else?
Yeah, and then
Payphone.
Oh.
God,
Dude, I hate that song.
You could not turn on the radio
And maps and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was like Moves Like Jagger and Payphone were like
All
You-
over. Summer
all-
2013. Who was there?
you could turn on the radio and at least one station would be playing Maroon 5 at any time. So I feel like they're kind of in that Coldplay boat where they're kind of just inoffensive. They've had their moments, but like there are bands that are way worse that don't get nearly as much flack for doing basically the same thing, which is just making music for the machine, basically. Stuff's got to be playing on the radio.
Yeah.
Still, and you throw on the radio, Maroon 5 and Coldplay will be there. That's how I feel about Maroon 5 anyway.
Yeah.
That's not super hot, honestly.
No, that's a good take. That's a good take.
Solid take.
Sorry, I was looking for more.
More
I
hot
feel like
take.
that wasn't hot enough.
I'm the only one so far who
That was a legitimate hot take.
with a
yeah.
legitimate hot
Which
take.
I respect.
Yeah.
I don't agree.
Just Julian Casablancas' voice is just... I can't do it.
Now we're getting into it.
But the gloves, bro. He wears fingerless gloves.
I don't give a shit.
Oh. Thought you might reconsider after that.
You're like, oh, now I'm sold. I can feel it in the music.
Do you like Nirvana, Ben?
Yeah. I
Cool.
do.
That's all I had. I didn't have a hot take. I was just looking through my music.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of like an actual hot take, because otherwise,
I mean,
I'm not
you could have just
participating.
said some shit about Nirvana. if
yeah.
you
But I
wanted
just
to.
feel like I agree
You
with the
don't believe it?
consensus.
Okay.
I don't really have like anything specific.
I used to not really be a big Nirvana fan for a while, but I have turned on them. I've come around to them. I think they're pretty all right. I won't rate. I think that a lot of people overrate Kurt Cobain, especially as like a guitar player. He was a shitty fucking guitar player. Kurt Cobain, bad guitar player. Great songwriter though. Great singer. That's probably another good hot take. I saw some people try to say that he's one of the best guitar players of the 90s. Yeah, right.
Maybe like songwriters.
Yeah, right.
He's not. Yeah.
Yeah, right. That guy could barely fucking play.
Well, he's yeah. Yeah.
But he wrote great songs though, and his style worked. But he's not even among the grunge guitar players. He's not even that great. And there aren't not like grunge was known for its being super technically proficient or anything.
Yeah. He is like. I don't know. If you say he's one of the best guitar players in the 90s, that does seem crazy because he's not really I don't know. It's not even really the point of the grunge music anyways.
You just don't know enough if you're saying that, just to be honest.
You're just stupid.
Yeah, honestly.
You're just dumb as bricks.
Chris Cornell is a better guitar player than Kurt Cobain. And probably
Oh, I have a hot take kind
better
of.
singer.
Not really. This isn't even that hot though.
Okay, well,
Queen
okay.
all time is the first or second best band of all time. I mean, what's hot?
That's crazy. What?
All right, we got the reaction I wanted.
Do you actually believe that?
Yeah, I'd say they're top 3.
Who's your top 3?
I don't know if Queen's in there.
You can't just say that and then not have 2 other bands.
Well, it's a
ready.
half-baked take because I was just looking through my music.
You got to give 2 more bands.
Where would they land on your top bands? Do you even like Queen or no?
No, I like Queen. It's just they're not even close to the top 3. Like they're not as good as Led Zeppelin. The Beatles are better. The Stones are better. The Doors are better. God, I don't know. I'd have to look at my list. Like Black Sabbath is better. Like Yes and Rush and a lot of the prog rock bands. You're going far down the list for me. You're like it's like in the 15 is probably.
Wait, so where does Declan McKenna rank? Like 20?
Well, we're gonna be naming a lot of artists before we get to Declan McKenna. If we're just talking straight up bands, then
We'll turn
like
Ben around.
if we're just talking straight up bands, then I'd say Queen's Ceiling for me is maybe 15. I'd have to think about it.
It's not that hot then.
What do you mean that's not hot? You just said they were top 3 of all time.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's pretty hot,
That is
yeah.
scathing.
I don't know. They're better than Led Zeppelin to me. Yeah. I love Led Zeppelin.
This is no fucking way. No way. You're trolling.
All right, hold on.
You're trolling.
Let's take a step back. You said the Strokes were like the worst band that's existed on the planet, and I was like, oh, okay. That's one of my favorite bands ever, but music's subjective.
Yeah. I said they're overrated.
You said The Car was better than any Strokes album.
Yeah, that's true. That's facts.
Again, subjective experience.
Vampire
For me,
Weekend, or not? Sorry, not
Vampire Weekend.
No,
top
no,
5 band.
No. Sorry. I would take Arctic Monkeys over Queen.
What?
Yeah, I would take Arctic Monkeys over Queen.
Really?
Yeah.
That
Queen-
seems insane to me.
Queen has, I'm going to say this, Queen, they've got a lot of decent hits. Like their greatest hits ranks up there with pretty much any band. I'll give you that. But if we're just talking about the quality of their discography in its entirety, there are a lot of misses on there. The first couple Queen albums are not good.
I like
very
Queen too.
good.
The first one's got a couple good songs.
I mean, there are a couple good songs on there, but it took them probably until, Stone Cold Crazy to really hit their stride. And then after that, it's like, whatever it is, a Night at the Opera or whatever,
Yeah.
there are a couple, misses in there. But once they get to Stone Cold Crazy, it's like every single album they have, 1 or 2 pretty well-known songs on there. But the rest are kind of just whatever.
Dude, this was the spooky episode for you. Seeing your face when I said that.
You got frightened.
The Police, way better than Queen. I mean, I can't even. That's way more hot than saying the Strokes are overrated. Saying the Strokes are overrated, I feel like that's a pretty standard hot take. Calling Queen one of the 3 best bands ever in a world where the Beatles,
there might be some
the Beatles exist, Led Zeppelin exists.
I'm sure the Beatles are amazing. I haven't delved into
I don't really rate the Rolling Stones that highly, but they're way better than Queen.
Yeah, I mean, we just disagree.
Yeah, clearly.
There's some nostalgia baked into Queen, I'm sure, because I was like...
You must have been rocking out to Bohemian Rhapsody when you were a kid.
Dude, it's not even just Bohemian Rhapsody. Like, that's obviously a good song, but...
What else?
Like, Hammer to Fall, I was, super into for a long time.
Yeah, no, that's a good song.
7 Seas of Rye, I love that song.
I mean, the Hammer to Fall and 7 Seas of Rye are just like them trying to be Led Zeppelin. Like, that's just Led Zeppelin.
I don't agree.
What? I don't know.
All right. Well, we've had that time of the night.
Great place to end.
Tune in to Patreon where they're gonna fist fight for 3 hours.
I'm
Just
devastated.
Like, genuinely?
You said that they were better than Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, I think so. I love Led Zeppelin, but it's
You
not.
make them cry.
It's just my brain has different chemistry than yours. Bro, this is what, okay.
This is where it's like literally I could Led Zeppelin 1, Led Zeppelin 2, and Led Zeppelin 4 That's 3 Led Zeppelin albums are better than anything Queen has ever done. That's 3 albums.
Yeah, I mean, we're just... not to
plus,
me.
plus Houses of the Holy. Fuck, that album.
Which one was that? Is that the one
with the kids on the front cover?
Yeah, okay.
Physical Graffiti? Oh my god. Oh. All right, I'm done. That's 5 albums better.
Well, that about does it for this spooky episode. Everyone got frightened by everyone's responses. If you liked the video, make sure you rate us 5 stars wherever you listen to us, and make sure you leave a like on the video. Comment down below your favorite and least favorite Halloween candy, because your opinion
Listen
matters.
to Led Zeppelin, people.
Listen to Ben.
Listen to Led Zeppelin, people. Okay.
Listen to Ben. He's saying things.
Make sure that your top 3 is all sorted out before you throw out hot takes too.
It was a hot take segment. What do you want from me?
Because I want to know who else is in your top 3. That's
I don't
all.
know. I mean, it's so subjective, dude. It's probably like Hippocampus, which is like no one else in the world probably agrees with me. And then like who else? I don't even know who else it would be. I don't know. I'll get back to you.
We'll get back to you in the next episode. We'll have you back. We'll have you both on again. You guys are fun. Thanks for coming on this episode.
Thanks for having
make
me.
sure you follow their music respectively wherever they have their music. Peace out.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Woo!